You know what? This is the junkiest. I don't know why it's gotta be staged. I mean, they keep getting plants and stuff, but nothing's getting took care of. Oh my God, she's got a bunch of rose bushes. Holy crap. And those have really got to be took care of. This is the first time I have been out here since I fell the other day. Now, I know how I fell. And see what bugs me about a lot of this stuff? She's got something dying there. A couple of things dying there. That thing's not looking too good. I suppose the strawberry plants is not looking good at all. Now, you know I'm barefooted. I ain't got my footies on. I know exactly how I fell. One, two, three, four, 5 rose bushes. What in the world is that? Get over and see if I can see what that is. Slide that over. That is Confederate jasmine. All right, that's a runner. Now, what is this? That's the corn plant. That ain't gonna come back. Good Lord. Yeah, I know exactly how I fell now. You know what? Let me get a little closer. Yeah, I am going to try and Okay. I know exactly how I feel. I know exactly how I feel. Now, see? Right there's where I made my mistake the other day. I won't do that again. Now, I won't go down on the dirt since I'm barefooted. But, yeah, I know exactly how I felt the other day. I wonder if I can, no, I better not try that on that left leg. I'll do it on that. Now, see? I knew I could do it. You know what I think? You see, at least look, these tomatoes, let me see what kind. I'm pretty sure these are determinate tomatoes. Yeah. These are determinate. I like the indeterminate tomatoes, they get big. These things, better, I don't like any of them bush tomatoes. Of course, they're for patios and decks and stuff, and that's okay. She's got some peppers blooming. Bailey, get over here. Get over here, Bailey. Bailey.
Bailey. Bailey. Bailey.
Get over here, Bailey. That man don't want me on his property over there, and I guess that goes for my dog too. What's up, P-Dab?
Nothing much, What?
Hey, baby, come here a minute.
Huh?
Set that plant up right there. Now set that one up right behind you. Why is this so junky?
Hey!
I may. Boy, I wish I was gonna get a stimulus check. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do, but these pepper plants, she's got 1, 2, she's got 4 plants in there, and she and that weeping pig's not gonna come back. I almost guarantee you it's not gonna come back. It got froze out. You know what? Come on. I'll tell you exactly what all these water bottles are doing. They're getting bottles of water out of the water that they buy to drink, and they're out here watering plants with it. My gosh. They should be watering out of the tap water, not the water they're actually buying. We're crying out loud. Man. I'm thinking if and when and if I can get that ramp, I'm gonna put it right there. Cut that little section out there and there, and dang, that's a long 2x they got there. That's got to be a 12-footer. That's a 12-footer. Yeah. Man. I'm drinking coffee, folks. I think this is my decaffeinated coffee. I wish that's a pretty Christmas cactus right there. Is that more than one she's got in there, or is that just one? No, I think she's got more than one in there. Oh, ow! She could take them boughs out of that tree there, and those she needs to put them in bigger pots if she wants them to get bigger. Oh boy. Well, folks, I guess I got a story. What is that called? Let me see what that's called. This is called a Norfolk Island pond. There's a north what did I say? A north A Norfolk Island pine. Okay, that's got some new growth on it. Yeah, I think well, it's kind of up in the air. I don't know if Diane, that's her landlord's name. I don't know if she's gonna let me put a portable building out there or not. I really want to do that. It's a nice day out here. You know what? I haven't had a good bath. I've still not got into that shower. I am terrified of getting in there. I mean, I know I can get in there and I can sit down on that stool thing and bathe and everything, but I don't know how I would deal with getting back up and drying off and all that stuff and getting some clothes on. You know, sometimes when you get out of the shower, it's hard to get your clothes to slide and all that stuff. And that's part of it. And the last time I had a good bath was when I was still in rehab, and this girl, and I'm gonna call her a girl because to me, anybody, you're all girls to me. I don't mean like you're a little kid or something, but that girl that was giving me a bath, and Lord have mercy, she was so pretty and all that stuff, but I just couldn't. Oh, she bathed me, you know, and I would stand up and she was washed. I mean, I was naked. And Lord have mercy, she was washing everything, you know, my junk, all that. She was washing everything. And I told her from the get-go I was kind of uncomfortable about this, and she said, well, you want a man to come in here and hell no, ain't no man washing me. And she said, well, just shut up. That's what she said, just shut up. And what I don't understand is she's sitting there washing me and lathering me up and all that stuff, and I don't get, what's the word am I looking for? I heard one time, if you can't come up, you're trying to think of a word and you can't pull it out, you can't remember what the word is, just say, oh, I don't know what the American word, the English word is for that, and people think you're just bilingual. Well, what's the word am I looking for? She, aroused. I don't become aroused. Well, heck, I was 79. But, you know, no, I don't want no man washing me. I'll take a woman every time, but it just, that's the last good bath that I had. And now I'm taking what my brother calls a whore bath, and I don't know where he got that from. I kind of think I know what it means. But I want to just, boy, I would love to get in that shower and just, and not have to worry about, there goes a lizard. I'd like to catch that sucker if he'd come over here. Boy, he wouldn't last long out here when my cats were. Our cats are not outside cats now. They're totally inside cats. We don't let them out. They don't show that much interest anymore in going back out. I really feel bad for Diamond, because Diamond, he loved to get out and tomcat around. Then we had him fixed, but he was still getting out and getting into cat fights. But yeah, I would love to have a good bath. I wonder how big these trees like this would get. Come on, there you go. Yeah, I love these things. They're like little Christmas trees. Norfolk, what kind is I done forgot what it is again. What? Get over here. A Norfolk Island pine. Yeah, I would love to have a good bath. I have taken one of the pieces out of under that I've been sitting on in the wheelchair to keep me raised up enough where I can get up and down. I took one out, and I am able to get up and down. So that's an improvement. I can get up and down the steps, but I still need that ramp to get my scooter up and down on this deck, where I can get out and come and go as I please. I want my independence back. I don't know if I'll ever get it all back or not. And they say you put an animal down if the quality of life is gone, you know, that they had. I'm not saying this, but I almost would say that I think a human, if they choose to be euthanized, should have that option if that's what they want. Because my quality of life is not bad. It's not super bad, you know. I can't. I look at all these, some of these subscribers of mine, and I've subscribed to them, and they're going out and they're done. Boy, I would love to drive up to all these dumpsters and check them out now, but I can't do it. I almost wish we lived back in them apartments that we was in about 6 years ago, 7 years ago, because there was 3 major apartment complexes right there together, and I could get to all of them. Now, what was I walking to them, or no? Wait a minute. No, I had a scooter. I had a scooter, but that was before I was ever in the VA. I had a scooter. I actually bought it, and I was hitting all the dumpsters in them things, and I was getting stuff, and there was a neighborhood storage thing down the street across the road, and I had a unit rented in there, and that's where I was taking all my stuff, and I was working on my stuff there and taking stuff apart, and that was so neat. I almost wish we lived over there again. Matter of fact, we looked at those when we was having such a hard time finding a place, but they were all upstairs apartments. We couldn't get one downstairs, so that's why we couldn't go over there. And my daughter saying, she kept saying, well, if push come to shove, we could get one upstairs, and then when one downstairs come empty, we could get that. She said, and I said, what about the stairs? And well, we'd make it work. I know we could make it work. She might think it could work, but there ain't no way in crap that would work. You know, at least here, if the house caught on fire, I could get out. But in an apartment like that, no way. I would break my fool neck. Oh. But is that a Norfolk pine too? Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it is. Let me get my camera on. Some of this stuff that we got, these is them Amarillos. That's Christmas cactus. That needs to be set out before it dies. Needs a pot of its own. Everybody knows what that is. And guess what? I know what it is too. I can't think of the name of it now to save my soul. Aloe. Cat cone it. Aloe. Aloe. And these, the Amarillos, that's Christmas cactus over there. Now, she's got tomatoes coming out on this thing. The trouble with these bush plants, I don't like them. They're determinate. They quit growing after they get bushed out so much. And I like indeterminate that just will keep on growing as long as you take care of it. I don't have a clue. Well, yeah, I guess I could look at that, and that's not doing good. This is hibiscus. I should have knew that. That's devil's backbone there trying to come back out. I don't know what that's called. This is pepper plants, and I see a pepper right there. That's a jalapeno. I don't know what these are, but they're not going to do good with 4 plants in one pot. She needs, I know she won't do it. There's another Christmas cactus. And here, I need to go through this. This is some I've had forever. This is more aloe. Don't know. That's some kind of an herb there. Not sure what it is. That's a strawberry plant. Now, they're not going to do great in these pots. I see a strawberry right down there. Because them things like to put out runners, and that's how you get your extra plants. But, I forget the name of that. You know, folks, 4 or 5 years ago, I had oops, I knocked one over. I had a greenhouse, and I was raising plants. I had thousands of them, and I was selling plants. That's another Amarillo there. And I need to put a garden hose with a sprayer on it for my wish list. I see some belvederes. There's another strawberry plant. That's that Confederate jasmine. I love that stuff when it's in bloom. It smells so good. I forget what you call that. I wonder if I can get them to take that wood around by it and get it off this duck. I cannot believe they're taking. What is that saying? Penny wise and dollar foolish, or is it dollar wise and penny foolish? And that's what that is. They buy this stuff to drink, then they're out here pouring it into plants when they could be using the water out of the tap. Well, shoot, I done knocked that over again. Let me get around there. Golly, Ned. Oh boy, that's not good. Hey, Jay. 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 Come here a minute. Help me set this thing back up with the plant. Get the plant and just put it back in the pot. Set the other one back in it. Set that other plant in it. I'm gonna have to work on that. I made a mess. There you go.
Mom's not gonna be happy.
Alright, baby. Alright, don't be throwing it over on my feet. It's bad enough I'm out here barefoot. Now, slide this one over that way. This plant. Now hand me my cup of coffee right behind you. You're in trouble. Jay, what did you do that for? Little sucker just farted. You know what? If I'd done that to my grandpa, he would have tore my butt up. But you know what? I would rather have the relationship with my grandkids that I've got than what I had with my grandfather. I really would. You know, I like this. I'm gonna clean that. Well, I can't clean it out. That's a nice little garden thing there, you know. Well, I mean, not like vegetable garden, but plants and stuff. Anyhow, go. I got another story. You know, back in the day when I was a kid going to school, specifically I'm going to be talking about the 8th grade, and you had kids that had stuff, and then there was another group that had a little bit, and then there was a group that I was in, we was the have-nots. I could never have up-to-date clothes or anything, you know, anything that was considered fashionable or cool or whatever you want to call it. But this had to be 1956, I guess it was. Somewhere between 55 and 56. 8th grade, going to R.J. Reynolds High School. And that was a fairly, that school was full of mostly wealthy families' children went there. There was a few of us that went there that we were just barely in the edge of the district. And they always had to let anything come out that was popular. They always had that stuff, clothes-wise. And there was this, back then, black pants, black shirts with pink stitching around the collars and down the pants legs, you know. That was just a style. That was hot. I couldn't afford any of that stuff. So, and they had thrift stores back then. I went to a thrift store and bought me a couple of black shirts and a couple of pair of black pants. And they were cheapos. And then I went to the dime store and bought some needles and some pink thread. So the dauber made his own black shirt and black pants with the pink stitching. And I suppose at the time I didn't realize if it looked tacky or not, or just full blown out phony. And I said it took me all weekend, one weekend, to put stitching down the pants legs on them pants, and the round the collar on the shirt and everything, you know. That had to look terrible. At the time, I didn't think so. And to this day, I don't know how bad it looked. And I had a black belt, so that went with it. But if you was really cool, you had the black belt that had little pink lines on it going around. So Monday morning, off I went to school with my black pants and my black shirt with the pink stitching. Some kids actually had pink shirts with black stitching. I never seen any pink pants with black stitching. But off to school I went. And I remember standing in line. I guess it was at the cafeteria. I had lunch money that day. And there were these two boys standing behind me, and I could tell they was giving me the once over. And then they started snickering a little bit. And they started on me. Instead of just keeping their mouth shut, they had to start mouthing about my clothes. And this one boy kept on, those ain't real. Where did you get those? They ain't real. And he started getting in my face. And he said something like, "Hey, look, they're not real." And boy, I laid into that sucker. I actually laid into both of them. I was waiting on both of them. And the one tried to fight back, and the other one took off. I was beating the crap out of him. I told him, "You want real, here's real." I punched him several times. And of course, here come the teachers, and they broke it up. And of course, it was all my fault. It wasn't nowhere near their fault, you know. I was just a poor boy from another neighborhood. And off to the principal's office we went. Well, actually, it wasn't the principal's office, it was the vice principal's office. And I got expelled. But there I stood in front of that vice principal. And some of the stitching had broke loose on my pants leg. I could see the threads hanging there and everything. And I was to immediately lose. I couldn't come back till my dad done something. I forget what it was. So I had to leave the school. He said, "You call your parents and all that." "Well, my parents don't have a telephone," I told him. "Well, how do you get to school?" "On the bus." "Well, you get your butt on that bus and don't come back till we talk to your father." So I had to walk home because the buses wasn't at the school till their city buses. They weren't at school till they brought the students in the morning and when it was time to pick them up in the afternoon. So I had to walk home. And my dad, my dad got on the drunk. Oh, and I hadn't seen him I hadn't seen him all weekend. I hadn't seen him that morning. And I didn't see him no more till Tuesday. He come home in the middle of the day. "Why ain't you in school?" "Well, they expelled me." Oh. And he started to get on my case about it. And he said, "What was it about?" I said, "Some boys started teasing me about my clothes." And then Daddy changed his tune, you know. But I don't know what he did to get me back in school, but I couldn't go all that week. But I started back the next Monday. So, so much for my black pants with the pink stitching. Oh my gosh. And back then, my jeans, my jeans would have been in style today, in today's environment, because everybody puts holes in their pants. legs and stuff. And back then, I had to wear jeans till I wore them out, and they got holes in them. And I had to go to school sometime with the holes in the knees and stuff. That was it. Today I was out on the deck looking at plants and stuff. I just might start gardening again. When I say gardening, I mean messing with plants and propagating plants and stuff like that. Whistle nose. I might just do that. I'm thinking awful strong about it, and maybe just because I don't think the landlady's gonna let me have that portable building out here. And I could do that, and I don't think nobody would object to it. My daughter went to Job Corps, and she was landscaping and supposed to be studying to be a horticulturist. She thinks she's pretty savvy about plants and stuff, and she'll disagree with me, I'm sure, and she'll probably see this and I'll hear about it, but I don't think she's as savvy about plants and horticulture as I am. I won't go there, no, but she'll let me know about this. But I'm thinking maybe awful strong about getting back into the plants and stuff, since that could be something I could do. I could still go out on my scooter and stuff, but I don't have nowhere near I used to see all the tidy cat buckets to plant tomato plants in them. Put one in there and let it get up about 3 foot, 4 foot. And I used to start all my plants. I didn't buy any plants from the stores or anything. I always started my own with seed. I had an elaborate system of starting plants early. But I'm thinking about that. Anyway, I guess this will be it on the video today. That's my story. Oh boy, I just wonder about something. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.